When HOA Karen set my fence on fire because she said it ruined the neighborhood's look, she didn't realize that fence marked her property line, not mine. By the time the smoke cleared, she had literally burned away half her own yard. And if you think karma hit her hard, wait till you hear what happened next. Hit subscribe right now if you love seeing HOA Karens finally get what they deserve. When I moved to Lakeside Grove, I wanted peace, a quiet home, a bit of privacy, somewhere I could work my land without anyone meddling. So I built a simple cedar fence, 6 feet high, right where the county survey marked my boundary. But Karen, the self-appointed HOA queen, didn't like that. She stormed up my driveway with a clipboard and said, "You can't just build that here, it blocks the community's aesthetic." I calmly showed her the county papers. She smirked and said, "Honey, in this neighborhood, my approval is the law." The conflict ignites within days. I got 3 letters and 2 fines from the HOA, all signed by her. I ignored them, I knew my rights. But Karen wasn't done. The following weekend, while I was out of town, my neighbor texted me a photo. My fence was on fire. The flames were massive, and right in the middle of it stood Karen, holding a garden torch. When the firefighters showed up, she told them she was correcting a violation. When I returned home, my yard reeked of smoke. The fence was gone. She crossed her arms and said, "Guess now you'll build it where it belongs." I didn't yell. I didn't argue. I called the police and filed a property damage report. Karen mocked me online, bragging that rules are rules. But the county investigator took things seriously. He ordered a new survey of both properties. A week later, the results were in, and they changed everything. 201 to 235, the truth revealed. The original fence was perfectly placed. But Karen's backyard, her brand new patio, flower beds and sprinklers, were all built 6 feet onto my property. In burning the fence, she had destroyed part of her own land. When the officer explained it, she went pale. Her insurance denied the claim because it was intentional damage. The HOA refused to cover her costs. She was on her own. Karen had to pay for a new survey, tear up her patio, and rebuild her yard, this time inside her actual boundary. Meanwhile, I rebuilt my fence stronger: solid cedar, metal reinforced posts, motion lights, and cameras. Now every time Karen walks by, she looks away from that fence, the one she once tried to erase. She burned my fence, and in the end, she burned her own boundary. Subscribe for more HOA karma stories, because sometimes, justice builds itself one fence post at a time.